Good afternoon, Hillsdale Church. Wanted to talk with you today, Thursday, May 7th, about our weekend services that are coming up this weekend, Mother's Day weekend. We are adding a second worship opportunity for you and your family. We're going to continue our online virtual services as we've had for the last couple months. For those of you who are either ill or recovering still from illness, or if you're just not feeling quite comfortable yet venturing out, we want to make sure that you have the opportunity to continue worshiping together and studying together in the safety of your own home. However, for those of you who are ready to venture out and begin re-engaging in safe ways, we've come up with a way to worship corporately here on our campus through Drive-In Church. We've purchased an FM transmitter, and we're going to have a live worship team and live teaching from our property. You and your family can arrive in your cars and enjoy that live worship and that teaching from the safety of your own vehicle. Stay right in your cars. You can tune the radio to 88.9 and you'll be able to hear everything that we're doing and see all of those people that you've been missing so desperately over the past couple months that you normally worship with every weekend. You know, as we navigate all of this, it requires just a tremendous amount of grace, doesn't it? For those of you who are taking a more conservative approach to recognize that there will be those that maybe will venture out a little earlier than you might be comfortable with, and to extend grace to them, the freedom for them to make the decisions that are right for their family. For those of you who are going out and finding yourselves ready to re-engage, to offer grace the other direction as well, that we wouldn't consider someone else's approach, if it's different from ours, to be less, to be wrong, to be incorrect. It's a difficult thing for all of us to navigate. We all have to decide for our families what's most appropriate. The truth of the matter is there's about 7.5 billion people on the planet, which means there's probably 12 to 14 billion opinions on this matter. And as circumstances change, as the situation changes, we adjust. And Christ calls us to love one another in the midst of it. So that's why we're offering two services, so that no matter where you fall in that spectrum, there's a place for you to worship and to continue growing. We're so excited to be able to offer you this opportunity to worship on our campus, and we hope that you'll be able to come out very soon. For those of you who plan to join us this weekend, we'll ask you to enter through the south entrance of our parking lot, the drive that travels between our main building and our offices, and we'll have people, First Impressions volunteers, to direct you through the parking lot to find a parking space for you and your family. You can kind of set up your car. If you want to get here a little bit early, might not be a bad idea. We intend to start our service at 10 a.m. That means if you arrive anywhere between 9:30 and 9:45, it'll give us a little bit of time to get everybody parked. For those of you who have young kids, we do have some handouts available to you. If your kids would like to participate in those, you can pick those up. We'll have volunteers making those available to you as well. We're going to try to keep social distance and yet worship corporately. It's an experiment. We'll kind of reevaluate as we go and adjust as we need to over the next several weeks until it's safe for us to worship in our own building again, hopefully very soon. So we look forward to seeing you this weekend, either online or here in the parking lot at the hub. Until then, we'll continue praying for you and hope that God continues to sustain you and show His grace and His blessing to you in unique ways during this crazy time. God bless you. We'll look forward to touching base with you this weekend.